This is Kevin Mayo, and today we're drinking a Barreled Souls Resistance is Fruitile. It's an Imperial Gose with blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, and currants. It's 8.5% alcohol by volume, and I love Barreled Souls. They are one of my favorite breweries. They're up in Saco, Maine. They just do fantastic stuff. Big stouts, and lots of sours and goses, and just they're incredible brewers. They do a great job, and I was actually surprised to find it down here. We don't get it down here in actually I bought this in Western Massachusetts. We don't get it down here too often. They must be, but we're getting more and more Maine beers down here, so I'm thinking, oh, Portland area beers down here specifically, so somebody's importing them, so we are getting them. Goses typically are very low ABV. This one's 8.5%. And Goses are also, a lot of times, are flavored. In fact, I don't know if they make just a plain Gose, and I'm thinking about it. So, yeah, you do flavor it, and there's usually a hint of salt in them also. So they're tart, they're funky, they're salty, and they're fruitful. So, let's go ahead and give it a crack and see what we got. As always, if you like the reviews, please subscribe. And go ahead and leave comments, because we're always looking for, we always love talking about beer. So we had our first snow today. I had to break out the snow blower, so this is my reward, an Imperial Gose. So let's take a look at the color. And it's actually pretty dank. You can't really see through it. I would say it's a nice, well, I was going to say it's a nice red color, but it's more of a muted red, or with maybe a hint of purple in it. So could be the blueberries and the raspberries mixing up a little bit. And currants are black, I believe. So let's do aroma. Oh yeah, you definitely get that raspberry all day. And tartness, dankness. Yeah. There's an underlying aroma. I can't pick it up. It's probably the blueberries. It's probably the raspberries and then the blueberries. Like I said, you get a little bit of like an earthy dankness to it. And I don't want to say you're smelling the salt, but probably a little bit of an acidic, or a little acidity to it in the aroma itself. But yeah, definitely raspberry. Raspberry up front, especially when you swirl it around. Let's see what we got. Cheers. Okay. Gonna take us a while to break this one down. Good thing I got a 4-pack. So, first and foremost, you do get some salt, but it's very subdued. It's very well controlled. It doesn't overpower the beer in any way, shape, or form. Second of all, you definitely get a lot of raspberry back end, not up front, on the back end. Matter of fact, just sitting here as I'm talking, in thinking and trying to come up with descriptive terms, the raspberry is just kind of sitting there on the tongue. No alcohol. 8.5%. I'm not picking up any alcohol at all. And again, I'm going to go back to the salt. I said it's well controlled, and it is. And it's even, I think, more saline than salt. So, whatever that means. So, up front, it's tart. It's acidic, blueberry, raspberry at the end, and there's just the faintest hint, just a tiny bit of like a dark fruit in there too. Ton of stuff going on in this beer, just a ton of stuff. And at 8.5%, it's a real easy sipper. At 8.5%, this would be really dangerous. So, Don't know if anybody else get this. I'd love to see if anybody else could review it. I did see one review from a year ago on YouTube when I looked a few minutes ago. That's the only one I saw. Fantastic beer. You guys did a great job. You nailed it. If you guys can get it, try it. Till next time, keep drinking.